It's as schools match wits, America's longest-running television quiz show. Proudly brought to you by Raymore and Flanagan Furniture. And now here's your host, John Barron.
And good Saturday, one and all. Thank you so very much, and a hearty welcome to the folks here in our studio audience. Well, we are here, the finals, the culmination of a long season. We bring two of the best teams we've seen this year to the final episode. That would be East Longmeadow High School versus Minnechaug Regional High School, the defending champions from Minnechaug Regional High School, I may add. Well, we have a lot to get to at the end of the show. That would be the presentation of the trophies, the awards. So I'm going to start the show very, very quickly. We'll dispense with the introductions. Let's get right to the program. Save some time for questions. Minnechaug, please, let's begin.
Social studies for 30, please.
The 108th U.S. Congress convened on January 2003. In what month and year will or did the 110th Congress convene?
January 2007.
That is correct. You've got it right. A new Congress convenes every 2 years. Nicely done, Tony. All right, okay. Democrat, Republican, or Independent? 5 points. Connecticut Senator Christopher J. Dodd.
Democrat.
Right. Senator Barbara Boxer of California.
Democrat.
Correct. House Speaker Dennis Hastert.
Republican.
Right. Senate Majority Leader Bill Frist.
Republican.
Right. Senator James Jeffords.
Independent.
Right, from Vermont. How about Maine Senator Olympia Snowe?
Republican.
My gosh, you guys didn't know those at all, did you? Nicely done. Clean sweep to start. East Longmeadow, your first selection.
Math and science for 30.
Which of these planets has the longest rotation period? Mercury, Venus, Neptune, or Pluto?
Venus.
Venus.
Yes, an incredible 243 days. Basic astronomy now, 10 points. Which planet has a rotation period which is closest to that of Earth? Mercury, Mars, or Jupiter?
Mars.
Mars.
Yes, 24 hours, 37 minutes. Which three planets were unknown to the ancient Greeks?
Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto.
That's it. You've got them all. And these celestial objects comprise three parts: a nucleus, a coma, and a tail.
Comet.
Yes, of course. You got it. Clean sweep by both teams. Good starts. Minnechaug.
History for 30, please.
President Weitzman appoints David Ben-Gurion as first Prime Minister of Israel. This fictitious newspaper headline most likely would have appeared in what year? 1946, 1949, 1952, or 1955?
1946.
No, I'm sorry, a chance to capitalize. East Longmeadow, do you know?
1949.
That's it, the capitalization early East Longmeadow. From the general history grab bag now, again, 10 points for each correct answer. In 1652, the Dutch founded what important South African city?
Cape Town.
Cape Town is it, yes. Not surprisingly, the Republic of Turkey's first president was Kemal Atatürk. The Turkish Republic was formed in what year? 1913, 1923, or 1933?
1923. 1923.
That is right, yes. And the famous lyrics from the halls of Montezuma refers to the United States Marine action during what war?
Spanish-American.
Spanish-American.
No, I'm sorry, the Mexican War. All right, well done, though, East Longmeadow. We'll stay with you for your rightful turn after that early capitalization.
Sports and entertainment for 30.
If you're a Trekkie, then you ought to know that on the latest Star Trek series, Enterprise, actor Scott Bakula plays what role?
Captain.
I need more, please. A chance to capitalize. Minnechaug, do you know?
Captain Jonathan Archer.
You've got it. Jonathan Archer is it. The capitalization will exchange them. All right, guys, to the screen for the first time tonight, please. Well, I guess you have a Star Trek category every once in a while. Here's the deal. I'll name a character from one of the Star Trek series for 5 points. Under which captain did he or she serve? You're smiling. You must know the series. Geordie LaForge.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Correct. T. Paul.
Jonathan Archer.
Correct. Montgomery Scott.
James T. Kirk.
Correct. Trip Tucker.
Jonathan Archer.
Yes. Mr. Chekhov.
James T. Kirk.
All right. How about Tasha Yar?
Jean-Luc Picard.
All right, Kyle, I guess you didn't know those too well. Well done. All right, we stay with Minnechaug. Your rightful turn.
General knowledge for 30, please.
Now, there it is, the bonus category, a chance for bonus points. But first, the qualifier. Let's see what you know about the British royal family. Who is currently third in line to the British throne?
Prince William.
A chance to capitalize East Longmeadow, do you know?
Prince Harry?
Prince Harry, of course. You had two choices. You got it. You have the capitalization. Back and forth with the capitalization tonight. More about the royal family, 10 points. The current monarch, Elizabeth II, is the daughter of what former king?
George.
More, please.
George the Eighth.
No, I'm sorry, George the VI. If and when Prince Charles ascends to the throne, what will his number be?
The 5th?
No, the 3rd. And of the 4 offspring of Elizabeth II, which one will ascend to the throne last?
Edward?
No, I'm sorry, Prince Anne. Still a chance, though, to recover here with 10 bonus points. Princess Anne, I'm sorry, Princess Anne. 10-point bonus question now. Prince Charles recently married what longtime companion?
Camilla?
More, please.
Camilla Hayes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Camilla Parker Bowles. The wedding was not too long ago. We'll stay with East Longmeadow for the rifle turn. No damage on the capitalization on that one.
Math and science for 25.
All right. All right, think quickly now. Tell me the current year in Roman numerals.
MMV.
Correct, yes, MMV. All right, more fun with Roman numerals, 5 points. Which Roman numeral is also a pronoun?
I.
Correct. Name one Roman numeral which is also the symbol for a chemical element.
C.
Yes, or I or V. Iodine, vanadium, carbon. All right, here's a tough one, but it's worth 15 points if you can get it. The word civil, that's C-I-V-I-L, consists entirely of Roman numerals. If the letters in this word are considered individually as Roman numerals, what's the value of the word?
162.
No, 157. 157. Work it out during the break, folks. We'll be right back with the next category after some opening comments from our sponsors. Please come back. Would you expected anything less? 60-60. We're knotted up. Let's get right back to it, please. Minnechaug.
Please.
Number 5, the dumb luck round. We've turned them over, assigned a number. Here's the category, general knowledge for 20 points. Of the following, which is a plant's male organ? The pistil, the stamen, the anther, or the filament?
The stamen.
That's right, yes, the pistil is the female part. To the screen, please. All about the plants now, 5 points. It's a flowering plant.
Azalea.
No, angiosperm. A tree that sheds its leaves annually.
Deciduous.
Yes. The tallest cactus.
Saguaro.
Correct. And try this. It's a red dye plant.
Try something. Hyacinth.
No, henna. Henna. We go to East Longmeadow, please. Your number.
Number 19.
Number 19. That happens to be literature for 30 points. Though he refused a Pulitzer Prize for his novel Aerosmith in 1926, he accepted a Nobel Prize. Who?
O'Neill.
No, a chance to capitalize. You know Minnechaug?
Sinclair Lewis.
The capitalization goes to Minnechaug. Well done. Let's talk a bit more about Mr. Sinclair Lewis. 10 points. Lewis graduated in 1908 from what Ivy League school? Dartmouth, Yale, or the University of Pennsylvania?
Yale.
Correct. He wrote his first novel, Hike and the Aeroplane, under what pseudonym? David Cornwell, Tom Graham, or Jerry Mathers?
Tom Graham.
That's correct, yes. And which of the following novels was not written by Sinclair Lewis? Elmer Gantry, The Jungle, or Dodsworth?
The Jungle.
The Jungle by Upton Sinclair. We'll stay with Minnechaug. Well done on the capitalization.
Number 10, please.
That will be grab bag for 25 points. Hernando Cortez is to Mexico, as Francisco Pizarro is to what South American nation?
Peru.
Peru, yes. A year in the life now. For 5 points each, tell me any one year during which each of these famous people lived. Napoleon the First.
1805.
Correct. 1769, 1821. King Philip II of Spain.
1588.
Yes, that'll work. 1527, 1598. Catherine the Great of Russia.
1750.
Yes, 1729, 1796. Alexander the Great.
600 BC.
No, 356 to 321 BC. No credit there. How about Mao Zedong?
1950.
Right, 1893, 1976. Well done, Minnechaug. All right, East Longmeadow, please. What's next?
1.
Number 1. History for 20 points. According to the familiar song, who was king of the wild frontier?
Davy Crockett.
There you go. All right, for 5 points. According to that song, what was the name of Crockett's rifle? Old John, Old Betsy, or Old Spice?
Old Betsy.
Correct. Crockett was famous for wearing what type of cap?
Raccoon tail.
Raccoon.
That's it, yes, a coonskin cap, a raccoon tail, yes. According to the song, he supposedly patched up what cracked bell?
Liberty Bell.
Yes, and Crockett was born in what U.S. state? Texas, Tennessee, or Connecticut?
Tennessee.
Yes, the green state, the land of the free. Well done, nicely done, East Longmeadow. Minnechaug.
Number 14, please.
It happens to be history for 15 points. Of hippies, yuppies, hep cats, and beatniks, which came first?
Hep cats.
Hep cats, yes, the 1940s. All right, which came first now? 5 points. Muhammad, Buddha, or Jesus Christ?
Buddha.
Correct. Football, basketball, or baseball?
Baseball.
That is right. And in English history, Edwardians, Elizabethans, or Victorians?
Elizabethans.
Another clean sweep, Minnechaug. Well done. East Longmeadow.
17.
17. General knowledge for 25 points. There are 3 types of this body tissue: striped, smooth, and heart. What?
Muscle.
Yes. It's a must now. Each answer which follows contains the 3 letters M-U-S. M-U-S. Somewhere in it. 5 points. French author of The Stranger. Albert Camus. Alexander Dumas, Swashbucklers. The Musketeers. Musketeers. This Frenchman, 1503 to 1556, was known for his predictions.
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus.
That is right, Nostradamus. 9 inspiring Greek ladies.
The Muses.
Yes, and this American art form evolved from vaudeville.
Mosaic.
No, I'm sorry, you'll hate yourselves. Musical. The musical. Theater, the stage. Okay, Minnechaug, please.
Number 3, please.
Number 3. Literature for 25 points. In what Charles Dickens novel will you meet the villains Bill Sikes and Fagin?
Oliver Twist.
There you go. Back to the screen, please. Thank you, Jonathan Green. Literary characters, 5 points if you can tell me the author who created each character I name. Quasimodo.
Victor Hugo.
Yes. Molly Bloom.
James Joyce.
Correct. Jake Barnes.
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
No, Ernest Hemingway. Sun Also Rises. Sister Carrie.
Theodore Dreiser.
Yes, novel of the same name. And this favorite, J. Alfred Prufrock.
T.S. Eliot.
That's it, T.S. Eliot. We use that every year, every year. J. Alfred Prufrock. Back to East Longmeadow.
Number 9.
Number 9. Literature for 20 points. Though best known as a playwright, he also worked as an actor, joining a group called the Lord Chamberlain's Men in 1592. Who?
William Shakespeare.
There you go, Mr. Shakespeare. The play's the thing now, 10 points. This Shakespearean role consists of almost 12,000 words, over 1/3 of the play. What role? William III, Hamlet, or Romeo?
Hamlet.
Hamlet, right, yes. And because actors consider it to be bad luck, they refer to this Shakespearean play as the Scottish play. Name the play.
Macbeth.
Macbeth. That's the way to end this round. Okay, folks, all that's left now is the lightning round that will indeed determine tonight's winner. Come on back.
When you watch a weather forecast, there's a couple of things you want to know. What's going on when you head out the door, and what will be happening tomorrow? That's why at 22 News, we help you answer those questions without a lot of mumbo-jumbo. We give you an accurate and easy-to-understand look at the forecast so you can plan your day. And if severe weather is approaching, only the 22 News Storm Team has the power of live Doppler radar to tell you what's heading your way right now.
The 22 News Storm Team, working for you.
Diamonds. Look below the surface and see what makes this jeweler really different. Hanoush is a direct diamond importer, a jewelry manufacturer, and has mastered the art of making fine diamonds affordable. Hanoush Jewelers, the real difference in diamonds.
Endless power. You'll find it in James Blake and in his Citizen Echo Drive. Fueled by light, it never needs a battery. It's unstoppable. Just like the people who wear it. Citizen Echo Drive, unstoppable.
Welcome back to Inner Feelings. Who wants to open up to that special person? Caller, you're on the air.
I'd just like to say a couple of things about my dad. You know, about how much I love the guy.
Good. Open up those inner feelings.
Well, he's always been there for me, my mom, and my sister. He's kind to animals, a real car lover, but mostly, he's the most forgiving dad a son could hope
for. Uh-oh. Better get Mako.
Big things are happening at the Greater Springfield Pro-Am Basketball League.
From the players to our new venue, the Dunbar Community Center.
Now through August 4th, catch all the excitement. And remember, it's more than just a game, it's a community event.
Because our mission is to provide the community with healthy alternatives to drugs, alcohol, and violence.
And it's free. The Greater Springfield Pro-Am Basketball Invitation Tournament. You'll even get to see Neil play. 22 News, working for you.
All right, we continue to have a great match, 155-110 in favor of our defending champions, Minnechaug Regional High School. We've got lots of points to be had. Please put 90 seconds on the clock there, Mr. Capalbo. Thank you. Tonight's category, Be a Sport. This couldn't be any easier, guys. I'll name a sports personality of past or present. Past or present. For 5 points, tell me the sport you'd most likely associate with him or her. Got it? Real simple. Let's go. Pete Rose. Minnechaug.
Baseball.
Yes. Red Grange. East Longmeadow.
Football.
That is correct. Yes. Pete Maravich. No one. Basketball. Oscar Robertson. Basketball. Sam Sneed. East Longmeadow.
Golf.
Golf. Correct. Yes. Rod Laver. East Longmeadow.
Tennis.
That is correct. George Hallis. Oh, football legend. Bobby Hull. Another hockey legend. Abner Doubleday. Minnechaug.
Baseball.
Correct, yes. Ben Crenshaw. Golf. Dave Cowens. Basketball. Jim Catfish Hunter. East Longmeadow.
Baseball.
Correct, yes. Al Unser. East Longmeadow.
Racing.
Auto racing, yes. Oscar De La Hoya. Minnechaug.
Boxing.
That is correct. Bonnie Blair. Speed skating. Matt Biondi. Swimming. Patty Bird. Golf. Ray Bork. East Longmeadow.
Hockey.
Correct, yes. Terry Bradshaw. Minnechaug.
Football.
Correct, yes. Glenn Davis. Football or baseball. Mario Andretti. East Longmeadow.
Racing.
Correct, yes. Eddie Arcaro. Horse racing. Bruce Jenner. Track and field. Rogers Hornsby. East Longmeadow.
Baseball.
Yes, that's correct. Hank Iba. College basketball. Sonia Henney. Figure skating. Julie Inkster.
Golf.
Golf is correct, yes, for East Longmeadow. Rico Petroselli. East Longmeadow.
Baseball.
Chris, Red Sox. Jack Johnson. Minnechaug.
Boxing.
Correct, yes. Oh, and with that, folks, I'll be back with our final score after some parting words from our sponsors. Please come back. All right, welcome back. By the score of 180 to 160, our returning champion for the 2004-2005 season of his school's match Wits is Minnechaug Regional High School. Congratulations. Every year at this time, we like to take a minute or two to acknowledge the folks that, through their support, are a very important reason we've been able to bring you this program for the past 44 years. To that prestigious list, I am delighted to add Raymore and Flanagan Furniture. Raymore and Flanagan are well known for their support of academic endeavors throughout Western Massachusetts. If you, like I, appreciate their support, drop them a note in the mail and let them know. Better yet, stop by their store and tell them in person. So thank you, Raymore and Flanagan Furniture. Now let me introduce to you my colleague and friend, the gentleman responsible for the thousands of questions used during the course of the year, Dr. Todd Ravelli. Do you have some thanks of your own, Doctor, to pass along?
Well, thank you. Yes, I do, John. You know, it's hard to believe that this marks the completion, the successful completion of our 14th year together. Are you ready for a couple more?
Indeed.
Okay, you know, we've only got 16 more years to catch up to the original show's host, Phil Shepardson.
That's right, 30 years.
Quite an accomplishment, I would say. Special thanks to Sabra Dixon, coach of Minnechaug, and also special thanks to Mr. Patrick Carey of East Longmeadow for providing us each and every year with the kind of team we've come to expect here on a Schools Match Wits. That is an outstanding caliber team, so I must applaud both teams.
That's indeed, yes, thank you.
And I'd like to continue by thanking two businesses in particular tonight, which have supported the program and its cause for many years now. Springfield's own Merriam-Webster Incorporated. On their behalf, we'll be presenting each of our finalists with Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, 11th edition, and the awards company of Springfield. We'd like to thank them for the commemorative plaques given to all the schools that made it to this year's playoffs.
Thank you, Dr. Ravelli. And lest we forget WWLP. Each year, in addition to providing the airtime for a Schools Match Wits, WWLP contributes a monetary award in the form of a scholarship to our two finalists. Now, let's get on to the presentation of the dictionary plaques and scholarships. First, to our runners-up tonight from East Longmeadow High School, Mr. Ian Turner. Thank you, young man. A.J. Rezkowski. Holly Snyder. Thank you, A.J. Thank you, Holly. Matt Schoenberg. There you are, Matt. Thank you, buddy. And the alternate, Justin Lavoie. All right, way to go, brother. Thank you. And the coach by Mr. Patrick Carey. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, John. I'd like to also thank the East Longmeadow Endowment Fund for their support of our program this year.
It couldn't be more important. Tell them a little about what they did for you guys there in East Longmeadow.
Well, they came up with money to...
subsidize the cost of the show and your team's participation, and look how it got them right to the finals. Yeah. Well done, East Longmeadow. Thank you so much, Patrick.
Thank you, sir.
Well done. You get it. And now, as I mentioned, the repeat champions for a Schools Match Wits, Mr. Kyle Rowe, Minnechaug Regional High School. Anthony Fay. John Lounsbury. Thank you, Anthony. And Mr. Adam Peel. Thank you, John. And the coach of that fine team is Sabra Dixon. Thanks, Sabra. Here you go, darling.
I'd like to thank TV 22 for continuing to present this every year. It's a wonderful opportunity for our students. And I'd also like to thank my 4 graduating seniors who I will miss terribly. And also the Fay family and the Lounsbury family for letting us use their homes.
That's nicely done. Thank you. Thank you, Sabra. Thank you so much. All right, before we leave, I'd like to thank the coaches, the advisors, the students, parents, and most especially you, our loyal viewers.
And I'd like to thank our producer, Kathy Stewart, directors Rob Capabo and Judy Priest, assistant director Jonathan Green, statisticians Karen Manzi and Dave Zagula, audio announcers Al Atkinson-Saroy and Al Lehman, the entire production crew, and the rest of the great staff at 22 News that make this show possible.
And don't forget to tune in this summer for the best of his Schools Match Wits. And remember, log on to WWLP.com for news, weather, sports, everything you need, including as Schools Match Wits. Until next season, I'm John Barron for all of us here at 22 News. Good night. Thank you, Doctor.
Good job.
Great, guys. Well done.